welcome to tonight's recap of Survivor Cagayan.
Alright.
It's an exciting episode.
Very much so. So, back at the Apari camp, they're all like, yeah,
Top six.
That's
Following
way better than top 5.
Tony's top 5.
So they already start strategizing for the merge. They're like, who do you think we should get out first? Because
they've got the numbers.
there's 6 of us, there's only 5 of them, so let's start picking them off.
Yeah, as long as they stay together and no one flips, they should be good until top 6.
Guys, if we wake up and there's the merge, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, well, Cass made the mistake of telling Sarah that she's worried that either Sarah or Jeremiah would flip.
Ugh, that is a bad move.
That rubbed Sarah the wrong way.
Yeah. Well, at the Solana camp, they got tree mail or basket mail that said, pack up your crap for the next 22 days and get your A's over to Apari.
It's the merge! Well,
So-
going into this merge, Tony and LJ both have hidden immunity idols,
Yes.
but nobody knows.
Not even each other.
Yeah.
Alright, so they arrived by boat, which was weird because it looked like one of those outrigger boats, but it was motorized. Who was driving the boat?
I don't know.
And they had a feast with them, so they're like, hey,
Yay.
let's read so we can eat. You Apari, take you Solana? Yes,
Well,
you're merged.
They also found out in their wedding vows
Yes.
that there is another hidden immunity idol with special powers.
What? Special powers, what are they?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out when we find that idol.
Alright, so they also used this time to think of a new name.
I really like the name Solari, but apparently that didn't make the cut because they went with Solani or
Solarion.
That was it.
know where that came.
I don't know what the
It's really late.
significance is for that, but whatever.
I mean, I guess they were trying to combine Solana and Apari, but where does the Eon come from?
Maybe in the Solarian they'll be having yoga class with Trish.
They will be.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, you look a little tight.
Oh, you're really flexible. Alright. Well, Tony is feeling pretty comfortable even though he's only got 5 people, including himself.
Because he thinks that Sarah will flip.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she's a cop.
So he's talking to Sarah in private and he's like, swear on your badge that you're gonna go with us.
She's like,
I don't want to swear on my badge right now.
No, I don't know. Alright, so that's not too promising.
Yeah.
But Sarah realizes that she is a swing vote.
Yeah, it's 5-5 Sarah.
Yeah, so she's letting the power go to her head a little bit. She's trying to run everything.
Well, I mean,
she's trying to call the shots.
she makes a good point though. She knows most of the other people on the other side. So like, why wouldn't her new tribe listen to her? You know?
Right. See, I never understood those swing things because, I mean, what if somebody else wanted to be the swing?
Well, we'll see.
All right. Well, Cass and Sarah are really butting heads.
Yeah, and Cass felt further isolated because her bestie, Tasha, was like, I think Sarah's right. So Cass was like, bleh.
Ooh, now this one's against me too. What shall I do?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So let's talk about this week's immunity challenge.
Well, as usual, after the merge, it's an endurance for the first one as, you know, transition from tribal immunity to individual immunity. And you had a balance on this floating
Pyramid
triangle
platform.
Yeah. And it looked very uncomfortable.
There were different levels.
Yeah.
There were 3 stages. And each time you moved up a level, it
After
got more
15
difficult.
minutes, right.
The ledge that you're standing on is thinner, your legs are closer together.
All right. Well, they made it all the way to the top, except when they got to the very top, that's when the big drop-off was. Nobody had fallen off until they made it to the top.
I was surprised everyone made it that far.
Morgan, Tony, and Wu were the only ones that survived the transition. And the wind ended up taking Morgan not long after the transition.
So it came down to Tony and Wu.
And Wu
After a lot of...
Yeah. There was an awful lot of that.
It's kind of funny to watch.
So Sarah wants Tony out. She don't trust him.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, and Tony, as much as he tried, he just can't get her to flip.
He's still trying, and then Trish is like, you know what? I saw a little scuffle between Sarah and Cass. I think we can get Cass.
I think we can get glasses to switch.
So then Trish goes over and approaches Cass, and she's like, so who do you want out? And Cass is like,
well, if I had my glasses on, I could be Cass.
She's all, I want Sarah out. And Trish is like, yeah, let's do that.
Exactly. So, tribal council time. And Jeff is just so giddy.
Oh, this is one of the most ridiculous tribals I've ever seen in my life.
Tony's worried, of course, that he is a target. He totally stands up and spills the beans that
I haven't been out. I'm going to use it on my tribe. So
anybody that needs it, it's available.
Yeah.
What?
So Jeff
what
is
did
like,
you just do?
Jeff is like, let's just get to this vote. I want to see what happens.
Oh.
So then they vote.
No, before he said that, everyone started. Go for the other one. Go for this one. Go for the other one. Go for this one.
Tasha and Spencer turn to each other. They're like, the other one, the other one. So then Tony's like, ooh, they're gonna vote for LJ now.
So then LJ stands up and is like,
no.
Oh,
no. So
I'm getting ahead of myself.
They vote.
I'm too excited.
They vote. And then Jeff is like, does anyone have a hidden immunity idol that they want to play?
So Tony says, Jeff, I need some verification on this idol. Is this a real immunity idol? Okay, what's the 411 on this?
Yeah. So Jeff is like, yeah, it's an idol. And Tony's like, good, I'm gonna use it on LJ.
And then
he thinks he's all smart.
Right.
And then LJ feels obligated to use his immunity idol on Tony.
That was crazy. Tony was like, oh my god, I had no idea. Thanks so much. Let's get an apartment together after the show's over.
So then the old Apari is like, oh, I hate you guys, blah, blah, blah. But it was a total fake out because they ended up voting for Jeffra anyway.
Right. So it was either Sarah or Jeffra.
So Jeffra is sitting there crapping her bathing suit. And
her dirty bathing suit.
Yeah, but it didn't matter because that dirty Cass flipped to the other side.
What the hell?
To help them vote Sarah out.
Oh man, no more cops are us.
I was rooting for Sarah, and I'm pretty upset that she's gone.
I really wanted to see Tony gone because there's something about him that's just creeping me out right now.
He's like the dad from
that
Ricky
70s show.
No, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, really?
No, in that. The family's having a good time at Applebee's, and it's just too good. So he's got to destroy it and get them thrown out of Applebee's.
Yeah.
That's Tony.
Next time, best line of the show so far, of the season.
From Morgan.
Ugly old lady Cass. Yeah.
Morgan's pretty pissed.
I would be too.
I would be too. Spencer was like, oh, you're not going to win the game now.
That's right. Zero chance of winning. All right.
This weird thing. But it was crazy.
And it's an all-out hunt for the special power hidden immunity idol.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then.
No!
Until next time, much love.
Edit.